This is your government video on powers of the bureaucracy. Remember, bureaucrats work for the executive branch of government, but they include some various parts. This includes everybody who works in the White House staff. Remember, these are people the president personally chooses. They do not have to be confirmed by the Senate. He often chooses people that are loyal to him personally, and he often gets these people because they worked on his campaign and helped the president to be elected. They are personally loyal to the president and the president's agenda, and they're not beholden to anybody else. The president also will have to nominate a cabinet official to head each of the major departments of the government. So these are departments such as the Department of State, the Department of Education, Department of Agriculture. In addition to the major departments of government, there's also things called independent executive agencies. These executive agencies are created by a president, and then they are beholden and report directly to the president. So depending upon who the president is, there is a lot of direct control by the president for the employees and the regulations that they're enforcing. Some examples here are the National Transportation Safety Board. They do a lot of research and investigation into why there are traffic accidents on highways or train derailments, things like that. The Central Intelligence Agency and the Environmental Protection Agency. There's also regulatory commissions. A commission is a group of commissioners, maybe it's say 5 to 13 people. They serve for a specific period of time. It might be 7, 9, 11 years, and they serve out that entire term regardless of if a new president comes into office. These regulatory commissions are often people who decide various regulations on certain things that are enforced by the federal government. They often regulate certain parts of the economy or things that the federal government has deemed are really important to the health of the country. The Federal Trade Commission regulates trading on Wall Street, stocks and bonds. The Food and Drug Administration regulates pharmaceutical drugs and all food that comes in and out of the United States. And the Federal Reserve Bank, which is the National Bank of the United States, they also monitor the credit of the United States and the interest rate and the buying and selling of U.S. bonds in the free market. In addition to that, our government does have some government corporations. Just like it sounds, it works just like a business or a corporation, except for it happens to be part of our government. Government corporations often sell a product or a service that people pay for, and it's supposed to cover the cost of doing business. So the Postal Service sells stamps and shipping. You can also rent a safety deposit box. Amtrak sells train tickets. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation is what insures your bank account at regular banks. These all serve as government corporations, and just like a business, they fund their own budget and employees through the selling of a service. Now, it is true that sometimes in big recessions, they take a loss, just like businesses might have bad months or take a loss during recessions as well. This is a flow chart of what the federal government looks like. You can see in the middle there is the executive branch with all of the executive offices of the president and the people who work directly as the White House staff. You've got the departments of the government, and then you've got all of the various independent agencies and government corporations. For active learning number 7, you're going to be doing some short answers. Please do these on a piece of paper.